If you have big goals but keep hitting the same internal wall, listen closely. Hard work will take you far. And when effort stops working, it is not a strategy problem. It is a programming problem. You do not rise to your goals. You elevate to your programming. Inside Outspoken, you'll reprogram the subconscious patterns that drive 95% of your results. And in the process, earn 6 powerful certifications while you do it. Enrollment closes January 31st. If you are ready to stop pushing and start leading from a solid, grounded foundation, join us in Outspoken. Welcome to the Own Your Choices, Own Your Life podcast. I know you are here wanting to change and rewrite your story. You are desiring to step into the impact that you know you are here to create. I am here to guide you with the proven tools and strategies used by myself and our speakers to support you in taking radical responsibility in your life and learning how to own your choices to change your story. My name is Marsha Van Weinsberg. I am a storytelling business coach, master NLP trainer, speaker, podcaster, and 7 times published author. My clients have found freedom and purpose from overcoming their shame stories and learning how to share them with the world. I am so grateful you are here. Let's get started. Welcome back to the show. Oh, I love to talk about emotions. So you know that here. We're almost at the end of January. And in this time right now, you've kind of had a few weeks into the new year. What's your new year been like? What's showing up for you? What's on repeat? What's happening? Because I get curious. I think it's really important to actually stop and look at, what messages are coming through, what's landing, what is speaking to us. And this came up the other day with a client, and I knew I felt called to share it. Is like, what emotion are you actively avoiding? The kind that comes up to the surface and it's like, oh, like just let's not go there. Let's not go there. And what if the invitation, well, it is. The invitation is, what if the emotion that you keep avoiding and pushing away is actually pointing you towards your next stage of growth, to your next step? Because when we spend a lot of time avoiding, like avoiding a difficult conversation, avoiding that fear of judgment, avoiding putting ourselves out there, avoiding being in this, like, is it too much? Is this too weak? Is this disruptive? Is this something like I shouldn't be feeling this? Whatever is running on repeat is for you. It is trying to speak to you in the only way that it knows how. So how can we build a situation, an environment where it is safe for you to feel these emotions? Safe for them to come up, safe for you to feel them, and safe for you to process them and get curious. Like, start asking yourself questions about, like, what is it that you want me to know? What is it that you want me to hear? What am I continuously running from? There is this like level of avoidance that if we could actually measure it, I think we would be shocked at how much energy it is taking from us on a regular basis. Avoiding doing the things you don't want to do. As I'm sitting here right now, my office is complete disaster. And that's very stressful for me. But we've been purging it. We've been like redoing it. So it's not perfect and it never has to be perfect. But I catch myself at sometimes getting so overwhelmed that I stop. Okay, I can feel myself avoiding something. I'm like, okay, what could I do in the next 10 minutes? It is wild what you can accomplish in a short period of time. It is wild how you can shift your energy when you actually tap into what is the story you're telling yourself about these emotions. They're all invitations for you to listen and get tapped in and pay attention to what it is trying to tell you. Your emotions are not problems. They're not problems. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. I mean, I grew up in an era where it wasn't even safe to feel them. You were actually discouraged and I don't know how to say yelled at, but that's literally was like, it was like, you just don't do it. We don't have time for that. You just keep like, you suck it up and you keep going. And I realized that that was part of the times, but there's still things in me that shows up. Like, there are signals Your emotions are speaking to you. They're showing you, like, what do you want to listen to? What do you are asking for support with? Where are you actually resisting what is available for you? Where are you not feeling safe to allow yourself to be fully seen? Where is that? And those emotions, if you can learn to build a better relationship with them, they're just data. They're showing you something. They're trying to actually signal to you, like tap, 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 pay attention. This is important. Pay attention. This is important. Even everything from like overwhelm, all of these, like it doesn't have to be a good emotion, it doesn't have to be a bad emotions. They're not good or bad. Wherever something is speaking to you, and if it is speaking to you more often, I actually want you to stop and like really just stop and say, that's interesting. I see that again. I can feel that again. I hear that again. What is it that you want me to know? There are times where we have to sit in something because it is teaching us something so important. You know, I have a friend right now who's been battling cancer. Very, very dear friend, one of my longest time friends. And I keep having these like intuitive knowing when I know she's struggling. And I send her a message and she's like, I don't know how you do it, but you always hit me at a time. And I'm like, I think that that's the communication and it's there. And it's hard. Those conversations are hard. It's uncomfortable. It's sad only because it's a reminder that nothing is guaranteed. And I found myself the other day with a boatload of things that needed to be done. And all of a sudden I said, we need to go see her. And so we did. We took the day, made the drive, spent the whole afternoon, and just sat in conversation. And I mean, she's still one of the most optimistic people that I know. So it's just, it's beautiful to see her energy. But I feel like a part of me was kind of avoiding like feeling this, being in this space. Like it's just almost like, is it safe to do this? And of course it's safe. But I found myself like embracing the moment instead of avoiding it, was embracing the moment. And it felt so good. It literally felt so good. It was such a beautiful piece of connection. I really leaned in and felt myself feeling in the moment. And that's a moment where we can actually like anchor in and build more capacity to feel. That's what we're doing. We are humans and meaning making machines. We are meant to feel, we are meant to experience this. And these are beautiful blessings that we get to experience them. So I just invite you that what is it that you're avoiding? Because that emotion that you're avoiding is actually a signal, a sign, a message to you. And that is where your next level of growth is going to happen, where your next level of experience is going to happen. Because if you're trying so hard to avoid everything, you're going to feel nothing and you're not going to experience anything. And that's actually sad. That's actually sad. And when we're here to avoid it and push it away, you know what also happens? It continues to come back up and it comes back up over and over and over and over. What are you avoiding that is actually there to be a sign for you to show you where you can go next? Because when you're feeling like, oh, that one I don't want to feel, it's usually what's coming next for you. It's usually what's available for you, and it's such a beautiful thing. I mean, this is all part of this human experience that we are all on. So notice, I just want you to little bit of a personal thought right now. Where are times when you pick up your phone, when you're around loved ones, you are numbing, distracting, pushing through, avoiding, not doing the things that you know will move you forward? And what emotion is underneath of that? Is it fear? Is it like all the what ifs? Is it fear of being seen and like vulnerably allowing yourself to be seen? Because it's a beautiful thing to meet yourself in that moment. And what if you allow that emotion to exist? Allow it to speak to you. Get curious about what it's trying to protect you from and ask yourself some of the questions. Why am I avoiding this? This is interesting. If I already knew the answer, what would I do differently? What version of me is available on the other side of this emotion? How is my life going to change? And I'll tell you something, it can change in ways that you can't even imagine yet. I've often said that, I know how to wear an armor. I spent my life wearing an armor because it wasn't okay to feel these emotions. So it was safer to have the armor up. It wasn't until I learned how it was safe to drop the armor and to be fully seen that I recognized that I believe I spent my life blocking and protecting my heart to not be hurt. And I actually think it's a superpower. I think it's a superpower. Now I lean into it. So as you start to get to know yourself, you realize that, the thing I am avoiding is actually leading to my next stage of growth. And that growth doesn't come from avoiding the emotion, pushing past it, or ignoring it. It comes from feeling it, experiencing it, integrating it into your life. That is when the most fullest, beautiful, embodied version of yourself is available to be seen. And when you can see that, you're going to tap into even more deeper relationships and experiences. And the more I also recognize that this is when you stop running from yourself. Stop running from yourself. Like the hamster wheel that sometimes we think that we're on, it's like you're trying to outrun part of yourself. And instead, what if you can meet yourself where you're at? I think you might surprise yourself. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience. So I just want to share that today because that emotion that you're avoiding, I promise you, is part of your next level and what is available for you. I hope this message speaks to you. I hope you have an absolutely incredible, incredible day. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Own Your Choices, Own Your Life. If you love this episode, I invite you to tag me on social media with your takeaways or share it with a friend. Please, if you feel called, take 30 seconds to leave a 5-star review, and I will be forever grateful. Until next time, remember, when you own your choices, you truly own your life.